Bureau of Punishments.
Struggling is useless. In the imperial harem, men are not allowed.
No. Crazy. Old eunuch. You dare to cut it off, I'll kill you. No.
Young master. You are the young master. Young master. This old servant has finally found you. Young master.
Young master.
Jazzy, hurry up. His Majesty is urging us.
The bathing chamber of King Palace.
Never mind. If things go wrong, I'll run away.
Li Hanjin, the Empress of Great Chan.
But is this emperor a woman? A bath is just a bath. But with milk and flowers. What kind of big man uses this stuff?
Who? Who's there?
What's wrong, Your Majesty?
Tingyu, the maid of the Empress.
No one is speaking.
The film was translated and
Perhaps
narrated
I
by
heard
a
wrong.
media.
Your Majesty is just too nervous.
They all say the D Palace is lonely. The Emperor, being alone, how can she manage everything? I'm helping others with their worries.
Who exactly is it?
Your Majesty,
King Palace.
it was those few people outside the door just now.
It was definitely not an illusion. Who is it? How dare you casually gossip about me?
What's going on? She was having a good bath. Why did she suddenly come out?
Strange. Why can I hear his voice? They were all pulled down.
Your Majesty, spare my life.
Not Your Majesty. Your Majesty, please spare my life.
Your Majesty, please spare my life.
No way. Why is a slight slip punished by death? Within 3 steps. The gun is fast and accurate. Should I strike first?
Wait. What is a gun? Raise your head. Search his entire body.
If I had known earlier, I should have told the country this secret. With the country's current strength, it would be like effortlessly crushing primitives. Now everything is over.
Modern person. And there's a country behind him. What is this object?
Pistol. It kills people. Bumpkin. Have you seen one? Can you use it? This is a toy of your servant.
A toy?
Yes, yes. Damn it. Please don't point it at me. Don't point it at me. Absolutely don't point it at me. Don't point it at me. Your Majesty, this object is called a pistol. It's something from your servant's hometown. You cannot kill me. If you kill me, immediately, many people will come, bringing these things to find you.
A small toy. How much can it? It's just so-so. This is definitely not something from my great Jian. Could it be that what he said is true? The power behind him could easily control great Jian.
Your Majesty, you cannot kill me. If you keep me alive, I can still offer you advice and strategies. If you kill me,
Killing him is not difficult. But if what he said is true,
This is bad, Your Majesty. General Nyan has brought foreign envoys. They're barging into the Hall of Political Affairs. They say they want to see Your Majesty.
I shall spare your dog's life. Let's see how you prove your worth to me.
understood.
Watch him.
Yes.
Hall of Political Affairs. Nyan Kishan, the Grand General of Great Chan.
This general has brought the grand foreign envoys
Hu Shanming, the Martial Official of Great Chan.
to seek an audience with your majesty. Yet your majesty avoids seeing them. Is it looking down on me, Nyan? Or looking down on the grand envoys?
Li Duman, the Civil Official of Great Chan.
General Nyan, please do not be anxious. Your Majesty is currently changing attire. He will be here shortly. The Emperor arrives. Kneel. Greetings to Your Majesty. Long live Your Majesty, long live, long live.
Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
General Nian, why are you in such a hurry? This grand foreign envoy is a barbaric place. What if they wait a bit longer?
Your majesty, that statement is incorrect. The grand foreign envoy traveled thousands of miles to discuss matters between our two nations. How can we be disrespectful?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Grand Foreign Envoys.
What is he saying?
Your majesty, please do not be offended. The grand foreign envoy does not understand our great Kion language. Translator Chen,
Translator Chen.
hurry and translate the envoy's words for his majesty to hear.
The envoy says, Grand Foreign has come this time to ask Great Kion to cede the two cities of Mobe to Grand Foreign.
The film
Nonsense.
was translated.
How can our
and
territory be
narrated
easily given
by
to others?
Media.
You barbarian. Spouting nonsense. Grand Foreign truly lives up to its name as a barbarian nation.
Presumptuous. Is this envoy spouting nonsense? Demanding Great Jian cede to cities out of thin air. Could it be that he doesn't know? Is Great Jian's military might not formidable?
The envoy says if we do not agree, there might be war between our two nations.
Your majesty, Mobe City is high in the mountains and far away. If war breaks out, provisions will be insufficient and manpower scarce. It would be better to cede it to Grand Foreign in exchange for benefits. The envoy has already agreed. If Mobe City is ceded, Grand Foreign is willing to declare allegiance to Great Kion.
This is simply absurd. General Nyan, you are betraying your country for personal gain.
General Nian, is this the explanation you brought back to me after your trip to Grand Foreign?
The envoy says, General Nyan will always be a good friend of Grand Foreign.
You tell the envoy, there has never been, since ancient times, a reason to cede territory out of thin air. If he wants war, then I shall fight.
Right, then let's fight. Indeed, if we fight, then fight. The envoy says, the two cities of Mobe have belonged to Grand Foreign since ancient times, but Grand Foreign has a benevolent heart. If your majesty can identify the two specialties from Hanqing brought by the envoy, Grand Foreign is willing to let the two cities of Mobe be governed by Great Kion, otherwise they will belong to them. Spouting nonsense. Mobe has always been Great Kion's territory. Why do we need proof? The envoy says, could it be that Great Kion cannot even recognize its own country's specialties? Cannot even recognize.
Your majesty, your humble servant believes it would be better to agree, and also let this small foreign state understand its place.
Yes.
I thought it was something important. These things are being brought out to make a fool of us.
None of the court officials recognize it. He actually recognizes it. Could it be true, as he said, that we are bumpkins? Lord Lee, you are well-traveled and knowledgeable. Do you recognize this item?
Indeed.
What about Lord Who?
Your humble servant only recognizes that this is a blade of grass, but what specific kind of grass it is, your humble servant does not know. The envoy says, this is no ordinary grass. This is unheard of. Is it that magical? Does anyone recognize it? What is this thing? The envoy said, if you don't recognize it, then the 2 cities in Mobay will belong to us.
Your Majesty is well-traveled and knowledgeable. You should recognize these things, right?
You should recognize them. Such a trivial matter. Does it require me to personally intervene? Have I raised a bunch of good-for-nothings?
Your Majesty, forgive me.
Very well. Even if I have raised a bunch of good-for-nothings, my palace still has capable people. Zhao Zhao. You go. If you don't go, your head will surely fall.
Damn it. These ancient emperors are all perverts. They all love killing people.
The envoy said, a mere eunuch probably doesn't even recognize a chicken.
Even if your Majesty cannot recognize it, there's no need to use a small eunuch to humiliate us. It's just one Mobay city. My great Kian has thousands of them.
Thousands? How dare you say that, General Nian? General Nian even proclaimed himself the great Qian's foremost general. Yet he doesn't even recognize this. If this item is recognized by a mere eunuch, how will you conduct yourselves?
If he can recognize it. From now on, I will follow your Majesty's lead.
General Nian said that.
Damn it. They're treating me like a tool. I really want to speak my mind. A mere revival gross. Is it even worth mentioning?
This revival
The film
grass?
was translated
Could it bring the dead back
and
to life?
Narrated by M Media.
It can only treat irregular menstruation in women.
Such a magical grass can only treat irregular menstruation in women?
On this point, Your Excellency the Envoy must be even more frustrated than I.
The envoy said, this young eunuch is correct.
Go back and treat your illness. If I'm not mistaken, this should be a star map, right? Look, it even revolves around the sun. You are proposing the heliocentric theory, are you? This last item is a pocket watch. It is made with a mainspring and other components, and it goes tick-tock, 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 indicating time. Am I correct?
The envoy said, Your Majesty is entirely correct. Long live Your Majesty.
How could this be?
The envoy said, but this doesn't mean anything. Mobay still belongs to them.
No.
What? Is the envoy going back on his word?
What's going on? Wasn't Mobay City given to you? The envoy said, what if I don't keep my word? If you're so capable, hit me. Barbarians are indeed barbarians. Your Majesty, if you wish to fight, your servant is willing to be the vanguard.
What is this dog translating? The envoy clearly said he would honor the bet. Return Mobay City. So this guy is Naan Kishan's man. Then it's not surprising.
Translator Chan, I will ask you one more time. Envoy. Did he really say that just now?
I'm sure.
Do you think I truly don't understand the foreign language? I will ask you one last time. Did the envoy say that?
He did indeed say that.
Presumptuous. It seems you won't shed tears until you see the coffin. The envoy clearly said just now, acknowledge defeat and accept the consequences. Return Mobe City to us. Do you really think I don't understand? Guards!
Your Majesty, forgive me, it's all.
Dog slave. Can't even translate properly.
Nyan Chishan.
Your Majesty, do not blame him. Your humble servant has already executed this rebellious scoundrel.
Very good indeed. General Nyan.
Damn it. Killing someone right in front of the Emperor. Utterly lawless. But this Emperor understands the foreign language. She's got some skills.
I'm tired today. The envoy, you may withdraw. General Nyan, is there anything else?
Your Majesty, isn't there still one thing left and done?
What?
Whenever a general returns triumphantly to the capital, it must be painted by the great Qian's foremost painter to depict the Emperor and Minister's night banquet, to announce it to the world, highlighting Your Majesty's divine might. Your Majesty, have you forgotten?
Lord Wang, you shall paint it.
Wait! Your Majesty, the Empress is the great Qian's foremost painter.
Presumptuous. The Empress is someone you wish to see. Just like that?
My sister. Why can't she be seen?
No wonder he's so arrogant. So he is someone in the inner palace. This Emperor's reign is truly fraught with anxiety. Even those closest to him are of different minds.
Then?
But when it comes to painting, who can paint as well as my camera takes pictures?
General Nyan, do you think this painting should be painted by the great Qian's foremost painter, or by the Empress?
The Empress is the great Qian's foremost painter.
The position has now changed. Zhao Jiazi is the great Qian's foremost painter. If you can paint it, I will reward you handsomely.
I can't paint.
Then you said you could.
When did I ever say I could?
If you can't paint it, don't blame me for purging the Emperor's corrupt officials.
This means I have to show my true abilities. Your Majesty, please wait a moment.
Didn't you follow him?
Yes.
Should I not come back? No. I can't. They all said they would reward me. What if they reward me with a rare toe or treasure or something? Wouldn't I be rich then? Your Majesty, your servant is ready.
Bring the brush, ink, paper, and inkstone.
No need.
No brush, ink, paper, or inkstone. How to paint? Exactly. Without brush, ink, paper, and inkstone, it's simply impossible to paint.
Everyone stand still. I'll say 3, 2, 1. Everyone say cheese. 3, 2, 1. This one's not go. Everyone close their eyes. Let's take another one. 3, 2, 1.
Cheese.
Good, good, good. This one's good. Your Majesty, please take a look. This is the night banquet with the Emperor painting.
Grand General Nyan, what do you think?
This is much better than the Empress's painting. And it was done very quickly. Indeed. Look how majestic our Emperor is.
Your humble servant takes leave.
Protect His Majesty.
General Nyan, what are you doing?
Your Majesty, eunuchs are not allowed to interfere in state affairs. I'm currently resolving the source of chaos for Your Majesty.
Damn it. Are you out of your mind? I'm not a eunuch.
Not a eunuch. How dare you? This is my affair.
To share your majesty's worries, kill him, is also my duty as a minister.
Damn it. This is beyond endurance. This old geezer bullies me like this. I'm going to teach him a harsh lesson. Grand General Nyan, your majesty indulges you. That is his favor upon you. You don't really think, do you, that you're invincible?
I dare not claim to be invincible. However, I can govern the world with a pen and pacify the land on horseback. The foremost minister of Great Kian. That's me.
Then I wonder, do you dare to compete with me?
You, a mere eunuch. What right do you have to gamble with me?
Zhao Yazi, heed my command. I now appoint you as Chief Eunuch of the Harem. Now do you have the qualifications?
Speak. What shall we bet?
A civil and military contest. Best 2 out of 3 rounds. If I happen to win, you, the Grand General who guards the North, must hand over your general seal and promise never to be an official again.
What big talk.
However, as for the content of this competition, I get to decide it. I wonder if you dare to accept.
The wager? I accept.
The film was translated
Tomorrow
and
at noon.
narrated by
See you at the training
Media.
ground. The wager is your life.
Your humble servant takes leave.
Your Majesty, why do you want to help me?
I don't need to explain too much to you, do I?
This dog emperor. I'll go sleep with your women tonight. What are you showing off for?
Chief Steward Seer. Today, I want to thank you. I grant you the power to freely move about the harem. How about that?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Heaven helps me. 3,000 beauties in the harem. Here I come. Your servant takes leave.
Your Majesty, this Zhao Xiaozi. Ill-intentioned. How can he be given authority over the imperial harem?
What I want is, he has ill intentions. Ill-intentioned. Issue an order. Tonight, the gates of all imperial harem palaces will be locked, except for the empresses.
Your Majesty. As you command.
This is strange. Why are all the doors locked?
Cunning Palace.
Finally, there's a living one.
Nyan Bingyu, Empress of Great Jan.
Zishu, add some water.
Coming. What a stunner. Such looks. Such a figure. Rosy and tender. Truly worthy of being a beauty of the imperial harem.
Your Majesty. Do I look good?
Your Majesty.
Of course, it's your majesty. My brother has returned triumphantly from battle. Your majesty, out of respect for my brother, you would still come to my bedchamber. What's more, in this palace, besides your majesty, who else could there be?
My dear concubine is right. It was worth it, worth it. Even if I were dragged out now and beheaded, it wouldn't be a loss.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Your majesty?
My dear concubine is awake,
You're naughty. Last night you were so inconsiderate of me.
but I saw you were quite happy last night.
Happy? Yes, I was happy. Although your majesty is busy with state affairs, you should also be more considerate of me and my sisters. You should visit the imperial harem more often.
Then let's do it again now. With these treasures, back in modern times, whatever I do, won't I easily defeat General Naan?
Your majesty.
Imperial Secretariat.
Jia Sha Jai took many jewels and jade from the empress's bedchamber, then returned to the directorate of ceremonials lounge. In an instant he vanished.
Vanished. Do you think he will come back?
Well, as your majesty said, he is from the outside world. I'm afraid he won't come back again.
When a man cheats, it's like a cat stealing fish. He will always think that the next one is better and more wonderful. Nian Bingkyung is one of great Jian's foremost beauties. He will surely be reluctant.
Training ground.
Your Majesty, the sun is already past its zenith. Why is the little eunuch still not here? If he dares not compete, then he should obediently offer his head and save everyone's time.
General Nian, are you so certain that you can defeat my chief eunuch?
I have already said, if I can't even defeat the little eunuch, then I don't deserve this tiger tally.
Your majesty, Jiazi is here and brought some strange-looking people.
Who are these people?
Win Lei, a national team player.
Where did you bring me? Filming a scene?
Brother Lei, please calm down. As long as we win the match, they'll pay 100 million per match.
No.
Brother Lei, we need to make this clear beforehand. This village, as you've seen, still has some feudal remnants. Later, you must listen to me. Your Majesty, your servant has arrived.
Zhao Xiaozi, is this what you prepared for the first round of competition?
Exactly, Kyuju. It is an essential form of entertainment in our great Qian. From emperors and nobles to common folk, everyone can play. And it emphasizes tactical cooperation. So it's not considered bullying. General Mayan,
Bullying? My soldiers are all skilled Kuju players. Your Majesty, are you sure you want to compete? Compete with this?
Zhao Jiazi. Every year in Great Xi'an, Kuju competitions are held. Are you sure about this?
All right, your servant.
Your competition, can it compare to ours? Presumptuous, what are you? How dare you speak to His Majesty like that? Watch your tone. Do you all think he's the emperor? You're really treating him like an emperor. Come down, come down.
Your Majesty. He is a foul mouth. I'll go down and teach him a lesson. What are you doing? What did we say? Money, 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 money. Listen to me. Listen to me. Brother Lei, hurry, hurry, quick, go along with them. Just go along with them.
Then let's compete in this.
Go ahead and enjoy yourselves now.
The
Wait a
film is
bit, Brother Lei will
translated
teach you
and narrated by
what it means to be ahead.
media.
With centuries of ball skills. Can't even beat the woe. And still can't beat you bunch of primitives.
Brother Lei, this village league still uses Kuju to practice ball skills. We should definitely beat them by a double-digit score. After all, money was spent. Don't make them look too bad. 9-0 is enough. All right. Start.
Go, Brother Lei.
Come on.
Come on!
Damn it, what are you doing? What kind of style are you going for? Run, run.
All right. Brother Lei, can't even catch this? Brother Lei, these guys actually have some skill. Hurry up, quick, quick, go, go.
Is that all? What a temper! I thought they were some kind of champion. So that's all they're capable of.
First half ends 0-7. General Nyan is temporarily leading.
It's one thing to not be able to beat the woe. But now they can't even beat a bunch of country bumpkins. I think they should just go back and disband.
Brother Lei, they're quite skilled.
Explain this to me. What happened just now? Can't even beat a village league team.
Didn't you spend money? Give us some face, won't you? Did you spend money?
Dig brother. Give me some face. 027. They've lost all face.
Your Majesty, do we still need to compete? First half, 7-0. Can they catch up in the second half?
I think this little eunuch should be handed over to General Nyan. He's just a clown seeking attention. Indeed, General Nyan is the true pillar of the nation. Not some little eunuch. Who can compare?
Useless. Drag him away and behead him.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, calm your anger.
What? Do you want to be beheaded too?
No. Losing a game shouldn't be that serious, should it?
Indeed.
Brother Lei, these are real. They're going to chop off my head.
Of course, Your Majesty has decreed, with a single word from his imperial mouth. What awaits you will surely be your heads rolling.
Your Majesty, I beg you, please give them another chance. In the second half, they will surely play well. Speak up.
Play well, well. Yes.
All right, I shall give you another chance.
Your Majesty, the strength of my soldiers is clear for all to see. Even if you execute them, they still won't be able to beat us. If I score another double digit in the second half, Then what's lost? Won't be my Nyan Kishin's face.
Exactly. Do these rookies even deserve to play? Stop competing. Drag them down and execute them.
I knew they were bad. But I didn't expect them to be this bad. They've brought Shane Neven to another world.
What do you say? Do we still need to compete?
Compete, compete, compete.
Can we win?
Yes, 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 yes.
It's in. Right? Play like this. It's a tie. Your Majesty, we've tied.
How is a tie counted? Compete again.
No, didn't you see? Look at how injured they all are. How can we compete again?
It seems. You admit. Your skills are inferior.
Kyuju. General, you are indeed my equal. Tomorrow, we shall compete in mother events.
Then let's make it best 2 out of 3. Zhao Zhaozi. For the next 2 matches. Do not disappoint me.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
No, it's too risky. After this round, I'm running away. Otherwise, my life will be in danger at any moment.
Zhao Zhaozi. Come here. These players of yours are indeed not bad. However, their ball skills still need improvement. How about this? For the next few days, hand them over to Tenju for strict training. After the competition in a couple of days, I will return them to you.
This isn't in the contract. Add more money.
Brother, I heard you lost at the training ground today. Please don't take it to heart. He is the sovereign. You are the subject. You absolutely must not clash with him.
Men's affairs. Women should meddle less. All right, sister. I, your brother, came here this time. Precisely to ease the relationship with His Majesty.
Really?
The rift between His Majesty and me is all because of a small eunuch.
A small eunuch? A small eunuch dares to create a rift between His Majesty and my brother? He should be killed.
Exactly. As long as you help me kill him. Between His Majesty and me, sovereign and subject will naturally be harmonious.
Brother, rest assured. Your sister will surely not fail your trust.
Good. This is his portrait. Find an opportunity to kill him. Then I'll take my leave first.
How could it be him? He is a eunuch. How could he be a eunuch? No. He must die. If he doesn't die, and His Majesty finds out, then our whole family will die.
Beloved concubine. There's no one here. Z Bingbing. Z Union.
Your Majesty.
Beloved concubine, you were so eager to see me. What is the matter?
Isn't it because I missed your majesty?
It's only been 1 day since we last met. And you're already so impatient?
Your majesty, don't be in a hurry. Let's eat first.
You clever little imp.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Come, your majesty. Today you won General Nyan. Congratulations to your majesty. Let me feed your majesty.
Beloved concubine, what kind of wine is this? Why is it so potent?
Beloved concubine. You wretched eunuch. This is the wine of execution.
You. Beloved concubine, what are you doing? Quickly, release me.
Beloved concubine, you little eunuch. How dare you impersonate the emperor?
Beloved concubine, are you mistaken? I'm the emperor.
Your majesty, do you truly take me for a fool? Xuyên, Zhaoxi, entered the palace at the beginning of the year. You are your majesty's personal chief steward.
No. Beloved concubine, please put down the knife first. Listen, let me explain properly.
I'll listen to you. How you've made a fool of me. Today, I will have you executed by slow slicing. Where should I begin? A mere eunuch. Then let's start from here.
No. 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 Nan Bingyun, wake up.
I'm sober. How can you expect me to be sober? I, a dignified empress, was actually by a mere eunuch like you.
Who do you think sent me to sleep with you? It was the emperor. General Nan holds military power. How could he rest assured letting you gain favor?
Impossible. Your majesty wouldn't treat me like this.
Do you think there's true love in the deep palace? All of this is for the emperor to control. General Nyan's handle. That's why he sent me to sleep with you.
Impossible, impossible.
Finally, I've bluffed her. Don't worry. If the emperor doesn't favor you, I will favor you. Moreover, the emperor said, as long as General Nyan's official post is removed, he would grant me one condition. At that time, I will ask the emperor for your hand in marriage.
Really?
Absolutely true. Otherwise, even if I had 10,000 gouts, I wouldn't dare get into your bed. What's more, if it weren't for the emperor's permission, I, a mere eunuch, could I roam freely in the palace?
Even if his majesty agrees to you? But the world is so vast. Where would I go?
Do you believe there's such a place? Where a man can only marry one wife. And there's no fighting or killing. Everyone lives in peace and joy.
Is there really such a place?
I can swear to heaven. Once this matter is settled, I will take you there.
Xiaolang. Xiaolang, I didn't hurt you, did I?
It doesn't hurt. As long as you are willing, you can pose me in any shape. You just pose me into the character Tai. If you cut me down with one stroke, I become the character Da.
Xiaolang, you're naughty.
Don't worry. As soon as this matter is settled, I'll come find you. Ancient women are still easy to fool. Any random excuse was enough to trick her. However, I probably can't stay in this place anymore. I need to go release them. And go back together.
Zhao Jiazi. You have such audacity. How dare you sleep with my woman?
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. Your servant doesn't understand what you are saying. If the Emperor knew that I slept with his woman, 8 heads wouldn't be enough to chop off.
I don't understand. Where did you just come from?
Your Majesty, please see clearly. It was the Empress who summoned your servant to attend to her.
Translated and narrated by
And besides,
Media.
Your servant is just a eunuch. How could I possibly sleep with the Empress?
Eunuch. Tinju.
You.
How are you still trying to argue? Eunuch.
It's over.
Your subject will now tear him into 10,000 pieces.
No, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, spare my life. The third round of the competition still needs your servant.
Needs you? You really think you are some important person? The third match? Your Majesty has already decided. The literary competition will be against General Nyan. General Nyan is, after all, a military general. How can he compare to Your Majesty? Your Majesty naturally has victory in hand.
Your Majesty, I can also participate in the literary competition. Your servant has thoroughly read the 300-ton poems. Poems by the immortal poet or the sage poet. I know them all. I can certainly lend Your Majesty a hand.
Drag him away.
Go.
Your Majesty, please reconsider. It's over, it's over, it's over. All day long hunting geese, but got pecked in the eye by a goose. Why isn't this emperor a woman? If she were a woman, I might have been able to win her over. And taken her to our world to have fun.
Wait. First, lock him up. We'll talk after the literary competition is over.
Yes. Go.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Where is the little eunuch? It was agreed that the third day's competition would be in the Hall of Political Affairs. Where is he?
Zhao Jiazi has important matters to attend to. He has fully entrusted me to compete on his behalf.
Your Majesty, then, may I ask, what will be competed on this third day?
Our great Jian excels in both civil administration and military prowess. The previous 2 days were competitions on methods for strengthening the army. This third day, then it's a competition of civil achievements.
General Nyan, I admit you lead troops with some skill, but when it comes to writing, you absolutely cannot win. Indeed, General Nyan, I advise you to concede early. Otherwise, when the time comes, it will be embarrassing for everyone.
Have you had a few drinks? Talking nonsense in broad
The
daylight.
film was translated
As a
and
dignified
narrated
general,
by M. Media.
My civil and military achievements, I believe, are second to none, but rest assured, to compete with you, I don't even need to act personally. Where is Master Wen?
Isn't this the literary leader, Wen Yifan?
A few days ago, Master Wen sought refuge with me. Now he is a strategist under my command.
Wen Yifan, Grandmaster of Literature.
Greetings, Your Majesty. It's over, it's over. How could he be here? The late emperor once commented, saying that of all the literary talent in the world, there are 10 measures, and Master Wen alone possesses 8 measures. Didn't he go into seclusion? How could he suddenly appear? What is there left to compare? Who can compete against him? Greetings, Your Majesty.
Master Wen is here. Master Wen has been living in seclusion in the mountains, unconcerned with worldly affairs, for many years. Why are you here today?
Entrusted by another, I'm fulfilling my duty.
Your Majesty, it hasn't even started yet. And morale is already low. Is there still a need to compete?
Of course we must compete. In the previous rounds, my side has already achieved 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss.
Very well, then let's compete in 3 more rounds today. Lest outsiders think I'm arrogant due to favor.
If the general still loses this 3rd round, no more excuses can be made.
The tiger tally is here. If I lose today, take it as you please.
How will Master Wen compete?
The first item is a test of knowledge. If Your Majesty does not recognize these characters, then I think there will be no need to continue the competition. I only recognize the character for Ghost. Each character individually, I seem to recognize, but what are they when combined? You are a civil official, why ask me?
My esteemed ministers, does anyone recognize them? Does anyone recognize them?
If Your Majesty cannot even pass the first round, I fear it will be a great embarrassment.
Your Majesty, if you do not recognize these characters, then this first round will be counted as our win.
A group of incompetents.
Let me try.
Xiaxia N.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Why are you here?
Your humble servant is exceptionally talented in writing. I heard Your Majesty is holding a literary competition. I came to offer my humble service to Your Majesty. If it weren't for the Union asking me to come, to ease the tension between you and General Nyan, I wouldn't have come.
Xiaoling, quickly go stop my brother. My brother invited Wen Yifan, the leader of the literary world. If Your Majesty fails the competition, I fear he will use his influence to rebel.
If formidable figures like the General and Your Majesty clash, I'm afraid we won't be able to intervene. Come, I'll take you to another world. Go.
Shelling, my brother and I have depended on each other since childhood. Although he was a bit overbearing, he is still my brother. Without him, I don't know how I would continue to live.
This. You.
Shelling, I know you are extraordinary. I beg you.
All right, you have a good heart. If you win today's competition, past matters, I can let bygones be bygones. Furthermore, I can also grant you one more wish.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Who is this?
A small eunuch from the palace.
A small eunuch. How dare he boast so shamelessly? Do you recognize characters?
Not many, actually. But coincidentally, these few of yours are all included. Ba, Si, Kui, Ba, Chi, Mei, Wan, Liang, Zhu, Yi, Zhao, Kui. Mr. Wen. Am I correct?
Not bad. All correct. Chief Steward Xia, you're truly amazing.
Good. Draw.
It's just recognizing a few obscure characters. How can that be considered a literary competition? Where is the literary talent in that?
Your Majesty. Since General Nyan is not convinced, then let's just pose another question. Your Majesty excels in literature and war. General Nyan's action is merely slapping his own face.
No matter what you say, they are just a few obscure characters.
General Nyan, you were the one who brought these up as obscure characters. I have never considered these characters to be obscure. These are clearly what His Majesty uses to educate children in the Imperial Palace.
Educating children?
This is merely a children's song. How can there be any obscure characters?
Then why couldn't they read them just now?
That's because all the adults felt ashamed and disdained to argue with you, sir. The general returning from a distant campaign, and this capital, is no longer what it once was.
Yes, we disdain to read them aloud. Who doesn't know these characters? Aren't they just Kai, Mai, Wan, Liang? With His Majesty's divine might present here, how can these things have any room to exist? This commoner has traveled all over the world, and coincidentally found an absolute couplet. If Your Majesty can help your humble servant complete the second line, this humble official will gladly concede defeat. Mr. Wen, how shameless of you. You yourself said it's an absolute couplet. How can anyone match it? Exactly, this is clearly intentional troublemaking. There's no fixed answer. How can one determine if it's matched?
Mr. Wen, since it's an absolute couplet, how can it be judged?
Your Majesty, rest assured, this commoner guarantees by his literary reputation, as long as the artistic conception matches, and the parallelism is neat, it will be considered a successful match.
Granted, Mr. Wen, please present your couplet.
Embracing plum blossoms, sweeping away winter snow. Embracing plum blossoms, sweeping away winter snow. Doesn't sound too difficult. Yeah, I feel like I could even match it. A single finger determines the fate of the land. How about that? Incorrect. Mr. Wen, are you being too particular? Plum blossoms against heaven and earth. Sweeping winter snow against determining the fate of the land. The artistic conception is poetic and picturesque. How can it not match? Although it's neat, you haven't grasped its artistic conception. It's clearly already very neatly matched. What artistic conception could there be?
Isn't this the couplet that someone made in their previous life? Lord Li, although it's neat, you indeed haven't grasped its true intention.
Your Majesty, please judge this fairly. Enough. Stop making a fool of yourself. It is indeed incorrect. Let me try. Only see sandal marks imprinted on the steps. Incorrect. What? Reading to match, observing to compare, plum blossoms echo against silver chimes, winter snow against steps, and both depict mountain snow settling. Leisurely and comfortable, the same artistic conception. Why is it incorrect? I told you, your match isn't as good as mine. You don't know anything, you're the one who doesn't know anything.
Enough. What's all this arguing about? Zhao Xiaozi.
Even if the King of Heaven himself came, my single finger determines the fate of the land would still be the match. A good match.
Gazing closely at mountain contours, dancing with flowing streams.
How does this feel even worse than Lord Li's match? I told you mine was the best match. Your Majesty. These couplets. None of them quite match this commoner's intention.
Mr. Wen believes Zhao Shia's match is incorrect.
Embracing plum blossoms, sweeping away winter snow. I used Western musical scales to come up with this couplet. It reads as do re mi fa sol la si. So it corresponds to the first 7 notes of the musical scale. Then what did I match? No wonder I felt something was off. So there was another layer of meaning. I didn't see through the riddle. It seems we've lost this round. What a pity. What a pity, indeed.
What was wrong with it?
Chief Steward Xia, I admit you have some skill. But your match is too ill-matched. Indeed, this doesn't grasp the riddle within. Even if the match is perfect, it's not absolute. What's more, this second line isn't particularly beautiful either. Although your Majesty believes there's no absolute best in literature. If everyone were to argue logically like Chief Steward Xia, I'm afraid this competition would have no need to continue.
If you want to die early, you can just say so.
Lord Nyan, I advise you not to speak carelessly if you don't understand, lest you become a laughingstock. Mr. Wen, could you please repeat the second line of the couplet I just matched? Again.
Gazing closely at the mountain's form, dancing with flowing streams. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You use 7 musical notes, correct? And I used numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you think?
So that's it. I see. Brilliant, this round. I concede defeat.
General Nian, you've already lost 2 rounds. Do you still want to compete?
Of course we'll compete. Couplets are but a minor skill.
Minor skill? Then General Nyan, what do you consider to be the true path?
Of course, it is poetry.
Your Majesty, since General Nyan feels he hasn't lost enough face yet, then let the third round be a poetry competition.
The film was translated
I'll go first.
and narrated in media.
I must state beforehand, this poem was not written by me, but rather I heard Your Majesty recite it, and I memorized it. Strong winds reveal sturdy grass. In times of turmoil, loyal ministers are known. How can a brave man understand righteousness? A wise man must harbor benevolence. This poem is titled General Nyan.
This is just mediocre. Indeed, although there's novelty in it. Mr. Wen is skilled in this art, so he should be able to compose something similar.
Mr. Wen, you are exceptionally talented. You should be able to match it, right?
If it's just this poem. This old man believes I can compose one that is not inferior to this.
At that time, besides reciting this poem, Your Majesty also recited another one. It was titled Ode to the Moon. Mr. Wen, listen carefully. Before leaving the ocean floor, 1,000 mountains are dark. Only upon reaching mid-heaven do all nations brighten. Bright and vast, it illuminates the long night, obscuring countless faint stars. A surging grand ambition arises from it, to stand tall and save all living beings. Constantly holding this will, it becomes an eternal aspiration. After 100 battles, striving for supremacy to usher in peace. Mr. Wen, can you grasp its meaning?
This humble subject cannot match it.
Nonsense. Didn't you just say you could match it? This latter poem is even simpler and easier to understand than the former. Why can't you match it?
This humble subject dares not match it. Strong winds reveal sturdy grass. In times of turmoil, loyal ministers are known. This is Your Majesty's evaluation of his ministers. Before leaving the ocean floor, 1,000 mountains are dark. It has just reached the zenith, illuminating all nations. This is Your Majesty expressing your grand ambitions. An emperor's poem. This is an emperor's poem. Besides your majesty, who else could compose such a poem with a world in their heart? Such domineering verses. Long live our emperor. Long live, long live. This commoner willingly concedes defeat.
Your Majesty. What great talent.
There are now a total of 3 rounds. With 6 matches in total, you have won 1 round and drawn 1. Are we to compete again?
General Mayon. Don't forget your wager.
I'm willing to resign from my post as Great General.
Your Majesty, be careful.
Protect the emperor, protect the emperor.
Brother, no.
Your Majesty.
Zhao Jiazi, are you all right?
Speaking of which, the Emperor's chest muscles, why are they so exaggerated? Replying to Your Majesty. This servant 'tis fine. Your Majesty, you forgot that this servant has a bulletproof vest.
Good. Nian Chishan, I have treated you well. Why did you rebel?
The winner takes all. There's nothing more to say. Do with me as you please, kill or dismember.
Brother,
Sister,
Your Majesty, please, for my brother's many years of hard work and service, spare his life.
General Nayan, I didn't expect you to be so ambitious and treacherous. To commit rebellion, your entire clan should be executed.
Indeed. Committing rebellion. Your entire clan should be executed. Guards, execute him.
Wait. Your Majesty, didn't Your Majesty just promise this humble subject that if this humble subject won, you would grant me one condition?
Indeed.
This servant hopes Your Majesty will spare General Nine's life.
What? Do you know that, if evil is not completely eradicated, there will surely be future troubles?
This servant has a way to properly deal with General Mayon. Your Majesty, you know that this servant 'tis not from another world. Send General Nayan to our world. This servant guarantees he won't cause trouble again.
All right. Then spare his life.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
This is the gate leading to your world.
That's right. Once they've all gone in, you'll come with me. We'll leave this world and never return. Finally, we're going back. Once he's in my world, I don't believe you can still stir up any trouble. Run.
Where are you going?
Don't close the door.
Your Majesty, this servant doesn't understand. Why stop Cheyenne from leaving? If he's allowed to stay, why not?
You also heard him say, he is not from the same world as us. Behind him, there is another world.
Then it's even more inappropriate to let him stay. We should kill them all, keeping them.
Fighting and killing cannot solve any problems. I would like to see if he has his own abilities, or if he's borrowing power from his world. What's more,
What's more what?
never mind. Give this to him. Tell him. If he completes the task, I will naturally release him.
Yes. Cheyenne, heed the imperial decree.
I won't listen.
Convey His Majesty's oral decree. I know you harbor resentment. But don't resent yet. I once promised you. Only one thing. That is to release Kishan. If you can help again, me solve a problem, I will send you back.
Are you serious?
It's written clearly in here. His Majesty is being too difficult. Disaster relief and food collection. Resettling disaster victims. Isn't this just a matter of money? And only letting you act in plain clothes.
The film
And not
was
providing any
translated
support.
And narrated
This
by
is something even court
media.
officials are very worried about.
You wouldn't understand this, would you? Having these is enough. My dear. We'll be able to meet your brother soon. But how do we earn the first pot of gold? Why are you touching it all over?
To enhance the fragrance, smell it.
It really smells good. Exactly. Women in the palace vie for favor and status. And they have rich family backgrounds. All are family members of high officials and nobles. If we get this perfume going, we'll definitely make a fortune selling it. Perfume, perfume. One drop captivates the soul. 2 drops, never to part. For home man travel. The ultimate artifact for flirting between men and women.
Xiaolang, where did you learn these words?
What's wrong? What's the problem?
It's too cheesy.
You wouldn't understand this. Young people nowadays love this kind of stuff.
Quick, quick, quick.
Look. Aren't people coming now?
What is this?
This thing is called perfume. Come, try it.
It smells so good. Quick, smell it. How much is this?
Not expensive. 5 taels of silver per bottle.
So expensive.
It's really not expensive. This small bottle can last for a whole year. Think about it. During this year, you apply this all over your body. Your little lover. Won't he be completely captivated by you?
I'll take it. I want one too.
Okay,
I want 2 bottles. I want one too.
don't rush, don't rush. Let's do it one by one.
I'll go first.
Here, take it. Come, here you go.
So fragrant. Try it. We're rich.
Just a little money.
I want your perfume formula.
What has Jan been doing recently?
They set up a small stall outside Cunning Palace, specifically selling this item.
Perfume.
The film was translated and narrated by media.
It smells so good. Let's go. I'll go take a look.
Your perfume formula.
Prince Yang, the uncle of Li Hanjin.
I'll buy it for 1 taels of silver.
No. Who do you think you are?
This is Prince Yan. He manages the finances of Great Qian. Half of Great Qian's money is with him.
So it's Prince Yan. You want our perfume formula? That's naturally fine. However, we're just errand runners. We can't make the decision.
Yes, Prince Yan. This perfume formula. We truly cannot make the decision for it.
Then who can make the decision?
This. Naturally, His Majesty makes the decision.
Don't try to scare me with the emperor. A deposed imperial concubine. And a eunuch who's lost 2 taels of flesh. Killing you too is as easy as killing an ant. Today, I'm determined to have this formula. You figure it out.
This.
Uncle, it seems you've taken a liking to my property.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, how can you say this is your property?
What? A national catastrophe. I ordered Xiaoxiazi to sell some perfume to raise funds for disaster relief and grain. Uncle, you've taken a liking to all the perfume. Could it be that you also wish to help me resolve the disaster situation?
This. Your Majesty, I suddenly remembered something at home. I'll take my leave first. Your humble servant bids farewell.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
The film was translated and narrated by
Is that all?
Media.
It is still far from what I desire.
Still too far off. The richest man in Great Xuyên. You dare not contend with him. You only care about my meager possessions. Isn't that right? Yes. Your Majesty speaks truly. This is merely the first batch of funds.
Time waits for no one. Although my second uncle is the richest man in Great Qian, he is also a notorious miser, bound by the late emperor's dying wish. It is not good for me to act against him.
If Your Majesty wishes for Prince Yan to contribute funds, your humble servant has a plan.
If you can make my second uncle part with even a tiny bit of money, I might just hold you in higher regard.
Your Majesty.
Interesting. Then I look forward to your performance.
Strange. Why does the Emperor smell of perfume? Damn it. This Emperor isn't a woman, is she? No. No, that's not right. This Emperor is just effeminate. He likes men. I should stay away from him in the future.
This is a huge joyous occasion. Lord Xia truly has a way. Right. Esteemed officials, is there some good news? Lord Xia's action will allow us officials to make a fortune from now on. Indeed. Lord Hu, do you have any good news? Lord Zhu. You cunning little eunuch. It's one thing that you didn't give me the perfume formula,
Prince Yan's mansion.
but you actually conspired with the emperor to have the ministers isolate me.
Your Highness, don't worry. Your subordinate has found out. His Majesty plans to renovate the capital's residences. This is the planning map. I heard that. His Majesty is preparing to renovate the capital and let the court officials subscribe to shares. Then, however many houses are sold, the officials will be able to claim that many shares from it.
How preposterous. Such a big matter. Why wasn't I told?
Your Highness, I heard His Majesty is... because you were unwilling to even help the disaster victims. That's why you weren't informed.
If this is built with millions of people in the capital, how much money will that sell for? No way. This business. I must do it.
Your Highness, what brings you to our cunning palace?
Lord Xia, I heard the emperor entrusted the matter of renovating the capital to you.
Indeed. Isn't this for building resettlement housing for disaster victims? It has already emptied the pockets of the officials, hasn't it? No choice. Just trying to earn a little money to support my family.
I also wish to participate in this. Renovating the capital.
That's great news. With Prince Yan's participation, our startup capital will immediately double. Ding Yun, bring me the ledger.
Shelling, His Majesty said. Anyone can invest. Except for Prince Yan. He is untrustworthy. From now on in Great Qian, he cannot be involved in any business.
Prince Yan. You heard that too. It's not that I don't want to help you. It's just that His Majesty has issued an edict.
Lord Xia, this prince heard. Your relationship with the emperor is extraordinary. This prince is willing to offer 20 million to aid in disaster relief and help the people. I wonder if you could make an exception? Right. This is relief money.
It seems, Prince Yan, you came prepared.
What do you mean by this?
Just now you also said, isn't this disaster relief money? Then aren't you also investing in the renovation of the capital?
Behold my mind. Lord Xia. This prince heard. This time, whoever gives more money will receive more dividends in the future.
Indeed. You wouldn't believe it. The people asking for my help have already lined up from the north gate to the south gate. All of them want to increase their investment.
Then this prince is willing to invest 50 million.
50 million. 50 million. That's a lot. Prince Yan, you can now go home and wait to count your money. Your Majesty, now with the prince's relief funds, the disaster victims have been properly settled. Construction of the first resettlement housing has also entered the right track.
Good.
Your Majesty is benevolent. Now there are rumors outside. Your Majesty has the blessings of the ancient sages.
Heaven blesses Great Xian.
Heaven blesses.
The film
Your
was
Majesty,
translated
currently, all the
and
common people have been
narrated by
relieved.
M-Media.
I don't know when. The renovation of the capital's houses will begin.
Renovating the capital's houses. When was this decided?
It was what Lord Xia told me last time. You want to renovate the capital. Lord Xia, you go tell the emperor.
That's right.
Look. Even Lord Xia says it's correct. You heard that, right?
I remember now. But now, the matter of the resettlement housing is not yet concluded. This dynasty cannot simultaneously undertake two major projects. As for renovating the capital's houses, that will be a matter for 20 years from now.
20 years from now? No, this. Look at this planning map. It doesn't say that anywhere.
Take a good look. Isn't it written right here? It's a planning map for 20 years later.
"20 years from now."
Summon the imperial physician. Today is a farewell banquet. There are no outsiders, no need for formalities.
Thank your Majesty for your benevolence.
Many thank your Majesty for your benevolence.
From your mouth, I've heard about your world many times. I wonder what kind of world it is that you remember so fondly.
In our world, everyone has food to eat. Everyone has work to do. Everyone knows what they need to do. Everyone strives for the same goal, working together. Most importantly, you don't have to live in constant fear, worrying that your head might suddenly fall.
That world must be wonderful.
Yes, once you go there, you will definitely love it.
Then, in your opinion, how does it compare to my great Xian?
Let me put it this way. If your Majesty continues to work diligently, ensuring peace and prosperity for another 500 years, no, 1,000 years, then it would be almost like our world.
In your view, will I, in my lifetime, not be able to see it?
This, Your Majesty, you need not belittle yourself. Our world. It was also built by countless emperors and generals, one after another, to form such a grand and prosperous era. Your Majesty, you might not see it. No, but as a cornerstone, you will certainly, in the long river of history, become the most dazzling emperor, destined to be greatly recorded in history. Success need not be achieved by me, but success will certainly involve me. Bottoms up.
But I lack capable ministers. How about you stay and assist me?
Your Majesty is joking with your humble servant again.
As you just said. In your world, one less of you makes no difference. But here with me, you are unique.
Your Majesty, you flatter me. Your humble servant actually has no great abilities. Having accomplished these things for your Majesty, it was merely pure coincidence.
Coincidence? How do I recall that? When you first came to the palace, your goal was to sleep with all the imperial concubines?
This. Your Majesty, please calm your anger. No. How did he know that was my goal?
But as things stand now, you can do so much for Bingyung. Then why can't you stay and do these things for me as well? Am I truly so unworthy of support?
Your Majesty, I felt an immediate connection with Bingyun. To serve such a beauty, your subject is willing.
Yes, Your Majesty. It was the servant who seduced Xialing. Xialing only did those absurd things because of me. I beg Your Majesty to grant our wish.
So, you do all these things for her, simply because she is a woman.
Exactly.
Look up.
Oh my God.
In that case, Chief Steward Xair, are you willing to stay? What she can give, I can also give. What she cannot give, I can also provide.
So, Your Majesty, you are a woman.
Your Majesty, how can you be a woman?
Back then, the late emperor passed away prematurely. I was then brought back from the common folk, and was forced into becoming emperor. But the great Jian dynasty has never had a female emperor. Therefore, I have dressed as a man ever since.
So that's how it is. Damn it. This empress is too stunning. How about we just stay here? No. 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 I beg Your Majesty's forgiveness. In our world, a man can only marry one woman. One already have Bingyun.
Xialing.
Very well. Then you may return.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your understanding.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your understanding.
I, Prince Yan, swear on my head that Li Hanjin is nothing but a woman. How can she be the emperor of our great Qian dynasty? Prince Yan, are you certain? This crime is punishable by ninfold family extermination. Although I, Prince Yan, may not be very capable, after all, of the founding emperor's bloodline. No matter how capable Li Hanjin may be, a mere woman, how can she be fit to be the emperor of our great Qian?
You.
Prince Yan. What is the meaning of this?
This is the imperial family tree of our great Qian. It records the names and descendants of all past monarchs. And after the late emperor, Li Hanjin's name, gendered female. Which
The
means
film was translated
the emperor we bow to every
and
day.
narrated by M Media.
She is a woman.
Shut up.
This. How is this possible? How can the emperor be a woman? Indeed. A woman without talent is virtuous. How can we revere a woman as emperor? This must be Prince Yan's conspiracy. Your Majesty, this concerns the fate of the great Qian dynasty. This old subject dares to ask Your Majesty, are you a woman?
That's right. I'm a woman. And also the emperor.
This. Did you hear that? She admitted it herself.
Who says women cannot be emperors? And who stipulated that an emperor must be a man?
Son of heaven, son of heaven. Imperial power is mandated by heaven. Only the son of heaven can be emperor. Li Hanjin, this thunder is heaven's wrath at you for being emperor.
How ridiculous. Why don't you say this thunder is heaven's wrath at you all? Wrath at all of you who dare to question His Majesty's authority. Your Majesty is the daughter of the late emperor. She naturally has the right to inherit the throne.
Nonsense. Since the founding of our great Qian dynasty, there has been no precedent for a female emperor. Even if you scour every historical record, there is no mention of a female monarch.
There wasn't before. But there will be now. Guards! Prince Yan is inciting discord and disrupting the great Qian court. Drag him out and execute him.
Wait. Let's see who dares. My death is not to be regretted. But, my lords, can you bear to watch a demoness come and disrupt the destiny of our great Qian? Li Hanjin, this rumbling thunder is heaven's displeasure with you.
Since you are so convinced by this thunder, then do you dare to make a bet with me?
What are we betting on?
We'll bet on whether this thunder is heaven's wrath towards His Majesty.
How do you want to bet?
All you ministers, stand outside with me. I bet this heavenly thunder will not strike any one of us, because His Majesty is legitimate and lawful. And although you are disloyal, that Your Majesty, you can protect us. Everyone who is willing to come with me.
Xiaolang, I'm willing to come with you.
I believe in His Majesty. I'll go too. I'll go too. And me. I'll go too.
I'll go too.
Since you are seeking death, then no one can stop you.
Open your eyes wide and watch. This is His Majesty's iron spear, profoundly blessed. With it here, we will all be protected by His Majesty. Even heavenly thunder must yield.
You dog slave. Majestic heavenly might, how can it be protected by a woman? Let this heavenly thunder strike you all dead.
We're fine. We're really fine.
We're truly fine. Although His Majesty is a woman, she is indeed protected by heaven. She is a legitimate emperor. That's right, it seems. His Majesty is an emperor, even heaven acknowledges. His Majesty. Long live, and a myriad years. Heaven, how unjust you are. You insist on protecting this demoness. I curse the great Qian clan to be destroyed and its lineage extinguished. How dare you, Prince Yan? Watch your words.
Prince Yan, spreading heresy and misleading the public, cursing the destiny of our great Qian, to curse the fate of our great Qian. Execute immediately.
The film was
Guards.
translated
Yes.
and narrated by Media.
You cannot kill me. I have already arranged with the envoy from Grand Foreign. 3 days from now, if I don't return, their army of 300,000 will besiege the city.
Drag him away.
You cannot kill me. If your majesty is truly as Prince Yen says, I'm afraid
Let's discuss today's matters tomorrow. You may all withdraw.
we humbly withdraw.
Everyone has already left. Why are you still prostrate?
Your Majesty, just now Xia Ling was too close to the iron spear. He peed his pants from fright.
I.
Xia Ling, are you alright? Quick, get up.
I thought you really weren't afraid. For today's matter, I thank you.
This is all what your humble servant should do. No sincerity. I risked my life for you. If you truly want to thank me, lie in bed, all clean, and wait for me.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry and take him down to change his pants.
Ding Yun, stop messing around. Your Majesty, why are you here?
To sleep with you.
No. What are you doing?
Haven't you always wanted to sleep with me? Now I'm in your bed. Are you afraid to touch me now?
Your Majesty.
Xiaolan, do you think I wanted to be this emperor? The late emperor had no sons. The few imperial relatives were all incompetent. If I didn't become this emperor, Great Xian would have been plagued by war long ago.
Yes.
Sometimes I envy you and Bingyung so much. You can be together, carefree.
Your Majesty.
You also heard. If you leave, the Great Foreign Army will invade. I'm not happy being this emperor. Can't I even be happy in death?
This thing.
You usually like with Bingyung. What positions do you use?
Anything is fine. Your Majesty. Why do you torment yourself like this?
I'm willing.
Your Majesty. Actually, your subject has a plan to repel the enemy.
Really? How could you let me dress like this today?
What's wrong with dressing like this? Look at this. Isn't everyone on the street dressed like this? In our world, this is how people dress.
However, your world is indeed quite rich and colorful.
What you see is just the tip of the iceberg.
But how should I repel those 300,000 enemy troops?
Look. Who is that?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
General Nian, please rise quickly.
Your Majesty, your humble servant was short-sighted before, only knowing how to contend for power and profit. I beg your Majesty for forgiveness. Your Majesty, behold. With just one unit, those 300,000 troops will crumble and collapse. Your Majesty, please look.
So formidable.
Your Majesty, your humble servant firmly believes, as long as we have these, I can conquer the world. Our great Keon's homeland can at least double in size.
But General Nian, how can we get them to hand over these weapons to us?
Your Majesty, there's no need to worry. Now, this great Xia is already a partner with our great Keon. They're guaranteed to sell.
What should we do? The Great Foreign's 300,000 troops are already at the city gates. Indeed. And there's still no news from His Majesty. Miss Tinju, where is His Majesty now? Is that even a question? She must have been scared witless long ago and fled overnight. I've said it before. A woman without courage can't accomplish anything. She lacks experience. She can't achieve great things. Shut up, you traitorous scoundrel. You. I'm telling you, if you can help this prince ascend the throne, those 300,000 troops, I can repel with a mere wave of my hand. At that time, I will let bygones be bygones. Otherwise.
Otherwise, what?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Your Majesty, you've arrived. You are General Nian. Why are you dressed like this?
How? Haven't seen it before, have you? It's incredibly comfortable to wear.
I wonder if Prince Yan's method to repel the enemy is to see diffusities?
This?
Could it be Prince Yan? You sold yourself out? They helped you for free? No. Prince Yan, is your offer that appealing?
This time, the Great Foreign assists me. It only requires sieging a mere 5 fortresses.
5 fortresses. Do you know, the million people in these 5 fortresses will become displaced?
To allow our great Keon to usher in a new era. This is what they should do. They should feel honored.
Unfortunately, your method to repel the enemy is destined to fail. General Nian,
Your servant is here,
go quickly and repel the enemy.
as you command.
A Nyan Kishin is utterly useless. Even 100 or 1,000 Nyan Kishin would be useless.
Traitor to the nation.
You.
I knew long ago you harbored rebellious intentions. Your Majesty, please move outside the hall to see how I annihilate the enemy.
All right.
Annihilate them.
What is this? Such immense power.
All esteemed officials, there's no need to panic. This is our great Keon's foremost weapon, a mere barbarian state. Tremble.
General Nyan, the enemy forces have been annihilated.
Your Majesty. 300,000 foreign troops. Completely annihilated.
Impossible. My foreign state has 300,000 troops. Impossible, impossible.
Your foreign state's 300,000 troops are waiting to meet you on the road to the underworld.
Long live His Majesty, long live, long live.
Long live His Majesty, long live, long live.
Long live His Majesty. Long live, long live.
Great Xian victorious.
Victory.
Your Majesty, what's next? I must leave.
Zhao Xiaozi, if your world truly practices monogamy, would you consider staying in our world? I'm reluctant to part with you.
Yes, Xiaoling. In this world. I also have many things I'm reluctant to part with.
But
If you are willing to stay, these 3,000 beauties in the imperial harem can all be chosen by you.
Xiaoling,